get started here. Make some announcements. First of all, I'm Mike Moss, the Director of Parks. It's an honor to be here in front of you guys today and for a good cause. This event obviously is a long time coming. We're excited about it. We're so excited we got refreshments and treats. Vice Mayor Atkins was asking which one they're allowed to eat. So dogs get the treats, you guys get the cake, and please eat that cake, okay? There's a lot of work in there on that. Also, for you people that love your dogs a whole lot, Miss Arnold, Kay Arnold, has made, and Doyle made that too, a kissing booth for you and your dog. So make sure you get pictures for that. Very creative, for sure. Good Facebook opportunity for a lot of you. Mr. Gill? Just in case. Yes, sir. However you want to do it, sir. However you want to do it. First of all, I'd like to recognize our mayor and town council and town manager. They have supported this project, and some of them serve on our Parks Advisory Board, but they're always behind parks because we serve people. I'm going to recognize them by name, and you guys can stand up if you want. If you don't, that's okay too. Mayor Mary Esther Reed, who is sitting right here in front. Vice Mayor Mark Atkins. H.D. Cole. Paul Johns. Tim Morrell. Lori North. And Rick Wise. Great council. Also want to recognize our Parks Advisory Board members. I'm going to name them as well. Jay Michelson is our chairperson. Mr. Dennis Johnson is our vice chair. Doak Sharrock is a board member. Beecher Frazier, Lisa Dye, Connie Mangrum, who was appointed by our police chief. She works for the police department. It's been a great big help to us. And H.D. Coe and Mayor Mary Esther Reed are on that board as well. And Jimmy Pitts. I know a lot of you know Jimmy. And also wanted to recognize my boss and a great town manager, good for our department as well as many others, and he's always out here supporting us. Very creative, Mr. Harry Gill. Also, I just want to recognize my staff. They have done a fantastic job putting this together. Just not only the building of it, just the idea of working with it. I know Miss Kay Arnold, who's running around here, she was involved with some of the fundraisers. She's right there in the red shirt, as usual, working. She has done a great job. But not only her, everybody. I know Milton Ingram, I saw him. Milton kind of led, him and Doyle Bradford led putting up the fence and some of the grade work out here on the parking lot. We do a lot of things in-house. Chris Davis is here. He's a maintenance supervisor. They kind of led a lot of this, and I'm going to tell you, this summer was a hot summer. It was a long summer, and they stuck it out here for many, many days. So if y'all don't mind, those guys and ladies, plus the rest of the staff, I know I've seen Marty out here, but everybody's buying into what we're doing. And that goes a long ways when you got to tell somebody, hey, I need you to work out here for a month or two in 95-degree weather. When they buy in and they say, we'll take it, and I ask a lot of these people to take lead on it, and they did. That's the results. Their work is the results of what we have out here today. So if y'all don't mind giving them a hand, I would really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. They are truly service-oriented. We know why we're here. We're here to serve the citizens. Now I want to recognize some of the project sponsors. And there's been several over the years, and since we've been working on this so long, I'm sure that I may leave someone out. But I know we're highlighting some. You saw it on the invite. I want to make sure we give them a hand. You can just do it at the end if you want. Smyrna Independent Merchants Association, Southern Veterinarian Center, Dempsey Dilling and Associates, who did the design work on this, which was very important for us to do anything on Corps of Engineer lease land. We have to come up with a design and make sure it meets their qualifications. They did that. Gill's Ace Hardware, Smyrna Ready Mix, who donated the concrete that we're here on today, Smyrna Rotary, who made a donation. Some of these people did in-kind things for our fundraisers. Some of them did some work and just helping us out. If y'all don't mind, give them a hand, please. And I know there's many more that's been behind the scenes doing the work. Some of them don't want to be mentioned, some of them do. But I'm just very proud that we've got people that partner with us to do these type of things. I'm going to introduce to you our mayor. She's obviously been involved with the park board and the town council for many years. Great support of the parks. I'm going to let her speak to some things, and then we'll close out and get these dogs rolling, okay?
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to welcome each one of you here and tell you how excited I am to be here, as well as the council. I want to thank Mike Moss and his staff. I think you can see what a talented group of individuals we have. Mike told you that most of this was done in-house, and I can't tell them how much I appreciate, and I think all of you appreciate the park we see here before us. I'd also like to thank the individuals who donated either in kind or financially to this project. We couldn't have done it without you. One of the things that the council continues to add to here in the town of Smyrna is our quality of life. And we recognize the large population of dog owners that we have here in town, and we recognize that we needed an off-leash park to improve the quality of life, not only for the dogs, but also for their owners. We really feel like this park will become a social hub for the pets, but also a social hub for our community. You know, this is also going to be a great economic development and tourism draw for our community, because it's going to give us a venue for programming. It's going to give us a venue for events like dog-themed movies, or training classes or festivals for dogs. And I think you can tell Sharp Spings Natural Area was a perfect location for this park. I want to tell you a little bit about the history of the park. In 2007, the conversation was started with the Parks Department from citizens. We kept getting calls. Where can we take our dogs off leash? Where can we take our dogs off leash? And because so many surrounding communities already had dog parks, we didn't want to be the last one. In 2010, Heather Cole McGarry, who is HG's daughter, and we really appreciate all she's done on this project, met with Mike to discuss the dog park here in Smyrna. Up until that point, she'd been taking Jet, her dog, to Murfreesboro, to the dog park. Mike presented the idea to the Parks and Rec board, and it was decided that the town would provide the property if the community would help raise the funds. Heather worked hard to form a group of like-minded people who wanted to see a dog park come to fruition. And in 2011, Friends of Bark Springs acquired their 501c3 status to actively begin raising funds. Friends of Bark Springs has had several fundraisers. They've sold memorial bricks. They've had booths at the dog park, at the Depot Days, selling t-shirts and selling dog treats. They've had dodgeball tournaments. They've even had a glow run and pups in the pool and pups at the pad, and several other events to try to raise funds for this park. During that time, Parks Department's continuing to receive calls. Where can I take my dog off leash? So at our last retreat, Mike came to the council and asked us if we would be willing to put money into the budget this year to build this park. And the council knew how important it was for the quality of life for our citizens and for our four-legged friends. So we put money into the park, and this is what you see today. Now, this isn't it. This isn't all of it. The Friends of Bark Springs has committed to continue to fundraise, to continue to add to the park. For instance, where the cars are parked down there, we're looking at adding a third area so we can close off one of the areas at times to help the grass regrow, but we'll always have two areas open. They also want to continue to add benches and add obstacles and much more here at the park. I really want to thank myself, and the council wants to thank the Friends of Bark Springs for all they've done to get this project off the ground. It's individuals like you who can make projects when we partner together like this happen. So I'd like to recognize them now. If you'll raise your hand, Molly Jennings, who's president. There's Molly. Bryce Jennings. Megan Wagner. Did I see Megan? Laura McDermott. I didn't see Laura this morning. And Heather's a founding board member. Is Heather here today? On Sam Ridley, waiting to get here in traffic, which we're also working on, just so you know. But I want to thank all of you for being here and for supporting this park. I can tell you just by what we see here today, this is going to be a park that's used for many, many years to come. And I hope you all and your four-legged friends will enjoy it as much as we have bringing it to you. So thank you all. Mike?
The brick program, the Friends of Bark Springs will be selling those. I think they're 85 each or two for $160. And they'll go between the big dog area and the little dog area. The sidewalk between is where they'll be placed.
Oh my God, go a ride quickly. All right,
Okay,
ready?
we're going to do a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, they're not sharp. We started working a long time ago. The whole country went through a recession, and that kind of spending is just not done during hard times.
Y'all head over. Hey, big dogs over here, little dogs over here. Everybody got it? Back in 2007, we started getting calls and that type of thing, and we started working with a group, our Parks Advisory Board, Heather Cole at the time, Heather Cole McGarry right now, and a Friends group was developed. What was attractive to this area is we already have mature trees, we already had grass, which will not last long from what I'm seeing today. The park that we're in is a 360-acre park, so for people that want to walk, they can walk for miles here on a leash and then come here off leash. So the leash law will be in effect outside the dog park, but they have an opportunity to do both here. You know, used to people would be on our ball fields taking their dogs out there and or just letting them run loose. This gives people an opportunity to let their dogs run loose in a place where it's allowed.
You can tell a community by the way that they treat those who can't defend themselves like animals, by the way they treat their animals. And I think Smyrna has taken a big stand to show that we are an amazing community.